Nashorn, the Ferdinand.
Yeah, no, I
Oh,
know the
never
Ferdinand
mind.
I tracked.
Verdammt, P400.
I don't even know where the fuck the Naz went.
He's dead.
Good, he deserved it in this game.
His corpse is right there.
Good, he's earned it. He earned that fucking death because he fucking did some cheesy shit. Gaijin, can you let me fix your game for you by actually telling you how to fix it? Because as someone who's been playing the game for more than 10 years, I don't know every, but I know a decent chunk of the main issues that people have and have always had, and I bet I could fucking be able to tell you how to fix it. Worst part is too, Lonely, it's not even that hard to fix.
No.
For ground realistic, make it only ground battles, but you can spawn in an aircraft after you get a certain number of kills.
Yeah.
Being 4.
That's the match.
But
Panzer 70 found me, shot me on my front mantle, not my gun mantle, upper plate, and bounced.
no,
Yeah,
but
gotta
the
quickly
thing
go
is,
grab
right?
dinner.
Oh, you have to go? Oh. But here's my thought, chat, and this is all I'll explain. I think that in order to fix War Thunder, we need to remove certain aspects that have been introduced into the game in recent years. First things first that needs to be removed is the amount of planes able to spawn in ground battles, right? That's one of the big issues. Because what happens is people usually die like after getting a kill or two and be able to spawn in a plane. I'm guilty of that as well. Getting a couple kills or a couple kill assists, whatever it needs, and then you're hopping in a plane and flying around, right? What needs to change is the amount of air spawns that we can have. I mean, like, we need to significantly lessen it. Like, for example, only 4 air spawns per team allowed to be up at a time. Maximum. That's one thing that could work. Or changing how being able to spawn an aircraft in ground battles actually works in general, such as lengthening the repair time when you land, increasing the spawn cost for aircraft from 500 some odd for a fighter to double the amount at 1,000. Like, you should not be able to spawn in a plane after just getting 1 or 2 kills. You should have 4 or 5 before you should spawn in a plane. It also should give you a number saying like why you should and why you shouldn't spawn in a plane in a certain battle situation. Like, for example, if there is 7 aircraft up in a normal ground battle situation, and you decide to spawn in a plane, that takes 1 asset from the ground and moves it to the air, which is not logistical. It's not smart to do in that regard. So
Yeah,
what
I can stop playing soon. I'm almost at the 11.
But what I would say is, in order to fix the game, with the ground battles in particular, we significantly reduce the role of CAS to almost like you don't want to play it because it costs your team a resource.
Oh, well, pasta.
The other thing we should introduce in this game is skill-based matchmaking. I've said it a bunch and I'll say it again. War Thunder is a game that it would make sense to have skill-based matchmaking in. Because rather than having it be fully random, you don't know who's on your team, you don't know their skill level, you don't know if they've just started this BR or are like seal clubbing down to it. What I think they should do is introduce skill-based matchmaking so that you're playing against people who are of your skill level. Because if you play against people who are of your skill level, then it's more fun. It's more enjoyable because everyone's up around the same skill level, which makes it more difficult to get kills get captures, and all that stuff. It makes it a bit more fun, makes it a bit more interesting. And then for
Gives it a bit more of a challenge.
And then the last thing I would change, and everyone's gonna hate this, but I would say nerf everything to be a bit more realistic. And what I mean is, at certain angles, certain armors should not be able to be penetrated right now, but they are in the game because the game's logic is volumetric means that this shell will do this because of this. But in reality, you can never guarantee what a shell will do and how an millimeter could make a world of difference. And I get calculating things down to the fucking millimeter is a virtually impossible task. I get that. But what I'm saying is very simple. Just fix it. It's not a hard thing to fix. All you need to do is make sure that everything fucking makes sense. I had to turn my render resolution down because everything's fucking lagging to shitballs.
I think mine's a bit too high too, because it tends to lag on my second monitor.
Not on the actual game, but on the actual stream it lags for me, which is the issue.
Jesus, that's a good snipe.
Come on, you stupid tank. Get up here. Get up here. Come on, girl.
Track.
Get up here.
I angered a tiger and took his load on fuel tank.
Nice. But yeah, like, there's just some stuff in this game that needs to be desperately fixed. Other things that don't need to be desperately fixed.
Whoopty!
You have enemies behind, like, direct behind you.
Yeah, I found a yak panda.
No, I mean, like, literally look behind you.
Yeah.
There's a heavy tank.
I've also...
I'm gonna turn around here and try to fucking move over to help you with the heavy. I'm not dealing with
Tiger H1.
I'm not dealing with a Tiger 2H from this fucking range, and I refuse to do that. We have enemies approaching from behind. Lonely, be ready.
Yeah. Come on, Tiger. Yeah, okay, I'm fucked now, basically.
Critical hit on this Panther.
My problem is still the Tiger. He's pulling around, he's pulling around.
I'm pulling around on the Panther right now. Panther down, moving to Tiger.
Missed. I'm dead. Yeah. He's turning around.
Got him. Changing to secondary
Nice.
target. I got one Tiger, not the second one. Moving on to secondary Tiger.
We need the teammates to actually get on point.
He has no gun breach. I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna
Yeah.
fuck him up. I'm gonna fuck him up.
Ah, yes, 2 AAs.
Thank you, T26. I appreciate it.
I want that for you to get the fucking AA.
I'm gonna fucking move out of that area quicker than a hell in a handbasket. Ah, yes. Fucking revenge bomb. Of course it is, because this guy's a bitch who doesn't have any skill in the game. Anyway, I'm gonna hop in a plane. And yes, as I said, it is an issue.